Be a little bit off balance the way they are leaning. Bang! I'm a dad. You can let me have it. In we go, chance to our first Sake hardpoint of the season. I'm having a very long and serious conversation with Jeremy Studd, actually, about the pronunciation of sake. And here in America, it's sake. You know, like, oh, for Pete's sake. Not like that. You understand what I'm saying, chat? Do you get me?
Well, whether or not chat does, I certainly don't. Sake, man, sake. Anyone that says sake, that sounds terrible. I hate it, especially with our accents. It's not great.
Into P1 we go. Niam, he alongside Scrap and Hydra get their respectives. Now, Miami Heretics not as active at this P1 so far, and Sake is a big map as far as our hardpoints go. A decent journey from spawn to time, and so far the Thieves doing it all right now.
Yeah, Scrap, eventually they're able to help out Hydra. The Hydra, I think, might be right. Gonna be a dangerous man on a map like this. A lot of options and a lot of routes you can take, but they're gonna have to take the routes off spawn. Heretics, nice little bounce back over on P1, and they have a ton of real estate purchased on the map as well. Heretics have everything under lock and key.
The market in Japan must be rather attractive right now. Hydra, no fan of the winter. Is it springtime for he and the Thieves? Shots are in from Super, though. He's right back into action. The final scrap seconds go their way. And top right-hand side of the minimap over towards that big old warehouse. That's P2. And already a lovely spree there working out for him. 5 and 2 for Super, 5 and 2 for Trakes, 0 and 2 for both Rancor and Metals together.
Oh, what a pinch, too. Trakes, yeah, he's going to be coming up behind the entire squad. Doesn't need the trigger discipline there for the four-man wipe. Block the spawns for Heretics. That is an easy setup. Right now, this minimap, it is looking like a dream.
That's great. Well, can Trakes make anything of it? No. All the defending players right now for the Heretics have been brought down, and the next wave of players will make contact with a hardpoint. Metals gets it up close and personal. Lovely trade. As the backline now still banging for the Heretics. They've got the numbers to try to keep this hardpoint very much in contest. Lovely shots. At a Super 7 and 2 for he. As the Thieves get a toe in, can they hold on though? They are hanging on by their fingernails in this hardpoint. Metals comes in, relieves them of control, and the lead ever bigger for the Heretics.
And now this is the true test in my mind. These P3 holds, LAT are going to have the initial setup. You want to make sure you keep that back left corner like pocket spawn, and you're going to have Scrap spawning out as well. So LAT, a lot of pressure on, and Metals is soaring towards the time. And for a hill that I'm thinking is going to be difficult to break, that is almost instant. However, Abizi, they haven't found him just yet.
Yeah, he doesn't. CZ the Abizi, and Abizi can't pay DM. Sonny seizes the back spawns, allows his boys in. What a moment for the Thieves. A sneaky Tyler Farris. This is an opportunity to get right back into this game of Sake hardpoint for the Thieves.
That bailout moment. Yep. Now he gets to roam maybe a little bit more free, but any intel you get makes your teammates' lives that much easier. To break into this hill, you need pressure on every single side and everybody collapse. Well, 2 through mid, 1 through the side door, and Super there to block spawns. It is exactly like that.
Yeah, we're thinking, like, how hard is it to break this thing? Well, for the Heretics, it's, what, 6 kills in a row, including teammates, no survivors. Final few of that P3. Over to the open Zen Garden, the rocks now on the low right-hand side of the minimap. Hydra on the route. Can he make anything of this? Sure can. That should be the spawns flip, but what a minimap right now to contend with. Great awareness, though. Hydra's play is going to continue. Middle of the map now for Scrap on the dance, and the time for the Thieves.
It's going to be awkward spawns as well, just because Metals is getting a pinch through mid, but Metals, the only one able to strike and find any degree of kills, and he gets cleaned up immediately. So LAT handling this rotation perfectly. They're looking to take the lead here.
Scrap now, trophy in time. An awkward hard point to take fights on. The Thieves trying to push this out. Hydra could be eating good here. Great damage to the first man. The Chow! Oh, he's getting the damage in as well. Lead change. Thieves are in control. A 2-2 split right now for the Heretics. Gone. Hydra cuts the head off one. Now to the other side. And Niam and Abizi have it as well. What a hold from the Thieves.
That four-man wipe in 0 time wasted. Hydra already posted up in this rotation. And this is 10 seconds in advance. Heretics, good luck trying to break this one down, because keep in mind, Hydra has the support. Backup line is going to be Scrap, so the long-time duo lighten up the kill feed.
Yeah, it's a lovely power position to find themselves in. Abe on a 6, done, but he does have a Hellstorm to play with. That'll be fun in a Mo. Here on a map like Sake, very, very open. Lots of outdoor space to play with. On board with Hydra still. A lovely Deddy there to hold that player back, because the nades are good. He's still on a spree, finding time as well. Could be looking at Hellstorm number 2 for the LA Thieves. Here's Super on the pinch. Nice work, though. Good awareness. The spree comes to a close, and Rancor, he helps start the fight for the Heretics, but can they close it out? Sure can. Heretics are in. Oh,
yeah, it's a
sugar.
great follow-up. No chokers, though, so it's going to be a little bit awkward. Yeah, the Kobe's over the top right there from LAT. Gonna make the impact, but Rancor strikes right back. Big 2, and nice damage as well for the third. It's been a very mixy P5 hill, but all things considered, I think both teams have shown a little bit of love on both the holds and the breaks. Right now, Sake just looking like a battle.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff out of Sake. And here on Sake, of course, it's not a Kobe, it's a Kobe beef. Because it's premium. It's the best stuff. Over to Tibbity top they go. Trakes on 4. Kills are flowing for both sides of our board as we go back over towards P1. What a first set. Thieves, couple of separating hard points, a few big money hills. And it's yen, not dollary dues in this map.
Gonna be collecting as well. LA back into time, and hey, you got a 40-point lead. Things are singing sweet. Let's go take a dip into the listening and hear their comms.
Kitchen lobby, I think.
I heard you. Use that channel.
I'll stand
Yo,
Yo,
taking me time.
I'm on
Ping lobby, boss.
I had to hop up. Yo, hard to lobby.
One low square, let's go.
One
thing up.
and then one's our side hill.
For the window pitch.
Yo, window pitch. One shot window pitch.
Yeah.
Elevator
Elevator and north side main. Yo, might be
I'm saying play for this.
There's another one.
I spawned P2 here, guys.
Yo, one's back though, on me.
Yeah, I can help you. Make sure you stay in.
Yo, look on, Pucko. One's wrong.
Yeah, look on.
Jump up,
Nice,
I'm blocking tiles.
last guy right.
Main or left, I think he's going left.
I'll
It
see him.
could be
I'll
dojo.
see him. I'll get time.
Low arc going right. See nothing left. Might jump
Main on
up.
me.
I see nothing left right now.
I'll see it different.
Through P2, I think
One shot,
one.
2 trio.
Alright, listen, I'm just low con now. Low con flying through lobby.
Left time.
I'm holding alley.
Yo,
Could be in the back.
front right corner.
Could be in the back.
In the back,
I'm just
holding alley. Deep back, dead.
Yo, one.
Two more in the back. Deep back, dead.
Last guy.
One shot, weak. One shot. Shut that.
I'm blocking.
Yo, keep bumming.
Yo, I'm gonna get
I'm just top window there.
I got time.
Hey, okay,
I'm trying to get it back.
Yo, one's left side P5. Unless that was your name.
No, I have all the back. I have all the back. Yo, one's going
Yo,
orange
left
right
P5.
now.
I think they're all
I have
left.
one's going low. Alley, I don't have alley. Watch your alley. Watch your alley.
50 straight.
The back dead.
Yo,
Alley, go back.
push your quad.
Super in the back. 2.
Yo, quad's weak inside door.
Quads inside door. Side door and quads. Quads, nice. Side door.
I rock. 25.
Maybe side door. Watch your side door.
I'm gonna take a left right here, okay?
Right hill.
Watch out. Benny.
Taking the left right here.
2. There's 2.
These are hard bacon at all. I'm taking the left right here,
Take
guys.
your time.
I got you're better.
We
Hold on, wait.
need your ladies hold so they can spawn up.
Ready?
Maybe this can spawn
Hold on,
up.
I'm right left.
Yeah, you could
No,
spawn out. You go fast.
One is long. One is long, guys. One is long.
That guy could spawn out.
One
He
is long.
definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go. Yo, Trade. I'm
Yeah,
going
he spawned out. He spawned out. Trade spawned out. He's going arc.
P3 row is on. Nice listening there from the Thieves. Charles, we even got a classic, iconic, a Beezy. You're better.
Yeah, had to listen there to gas up the teammates. And they called out everything, by the way, perfectly listening. They knew they had a single Heretic player spawning out, so they swarmed this new time for the break-in. What was once a competitive Sake, now looking to be a little bit devastating. LAT just trying to finish their drinks, but Heretics, well, gonna ruin that call. Another P3 break right inside the time. All 4 players surrounding it.
They're 30 seconds to rock. We're not drowning our sorrows just yet, Miami. Nice kills. This is the way a P3 should look here on Sake, like a castle, like a fortress. Hydra managing to infiltrate. Oh no. Super finally puts a stop to that shenanigan. And here comes Scrap picking up a couple more. On Scrap time for the man himself. The reach out was ambitious indeed as the Heretics on the far left-hand side of the map. The Thieves are set up for success over by Rock. Low right-hand side of the minimap. Hydra with a corner.
I mean, these just cruddy spots have been
Disgusting.
unreal. Beezy's tucking himself in the back as well. They're not actually blocking the spawns, and it doesn't matter because it's a 4-man wipe. Yeah, LAT got the rotation down. They got the cruddy spots figured out straight away. They're looking to make stage 3 theirs.
Oh boy, Hydra is cooking. Shots from Neum on the back as well. Everything looking good. There's another red dot to play with here, boys. What will they do? Will they charge? Will they let it come to them? Choices are on right now for the Thieves. They can do no wrong on Sake. These boys are of drinking age, and they are having their fill.
This is just devastating. Cleanup crew as well. Metals, nowhere you can go. I mean, Heretics just awkward pushes, not able to get any degree of pressure. And they just got ran through on this Sake as well. Neum gonna finish this one off on a 5 spree. Hydra on a 4.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they kick things off well, and they're gonna finish on a strong note too. Gonna go towards that new time, but I mean, all the kills right now, they are just falling into their laps. LAT can't be stopped.
Final 10 seconds soon. We'll be raising a glass to the first LA Thieves victory here on Sake. Quick contest, and it is going to be shut down immediately by a BZ. That is that, ladies and gentlemen. Kampai. There's a clatter of 45 cal and glasses across the country. GG's. Thieves tape map number 1.
That's brutal. And for LAT, I mean, good looks the whole way around. BZ, maybe not enjoying the NPC, the slaying category for the first map, but he's still got about 2 minutes of hill time, so that is absolutely dialed in. Sort of lovely as well for the listening. Seems like we got to hear a BZ learn in real time of like, I got the back. Then he gets behind the rock and he's like, wait, I really have the back now. This is godlike Creddy's spot over there for the rotations. Handling the back spawns quite well. Get the P3 breaks when you need them. I'd say for LAT, that is chef's kiss, no notes.
There was indeed a moment of like, oh, I've got the back. Oh, no, wait. There's more to the back than meets the eye. Great stuff there from the whole squad. Kudos to the Thieves. Strong start. Hydra, springtime Hydra, pollen's in the air. The Miami Heretics, they got the hay fever. It was not nice. That was big for him. 27 and 17. Strong damage across the board. Highlights will be very, very red, boys and girls. LA Thieves, they started this one strong.
Well, no, I mean, Heretics started this strong, right? The minimap looking great. They get the P2 rotations. They get themselves a 40-point lead. They even got a break over towards P3, which I'm thinking at least is going to be difficult. I think we've seen quite a few today already. But in spite of that hot start, LAT, they just eventually pop takeover. BZ's 2-piece towards the back. And interesting, I mean, BZ really has changed his entire play style. He's now turned into a guy that 2 minutes of hill time, Freddy spots to win the rotational gunfights, and maybe the lowest engagements on his team. So if he's the guy that's having to adjust, I mean, hey, good news for them if it starts working out, because he can be good at anything he wants.
Yeah, he'll figure it out. Great looks again on the P3s. We're going to see this plenty change throughout the remainder of Sarko's life through in Black Ops 7, because again, brand new map for all of us. It's going to be exciting to see that change and help us all out when we play ranked as well. And I've had some blowouts on this map. I haven't been on the receiving end of one yet. It's still early days for my ranked career. Lovely stuff once again for the LA Thieves in this opening hardpoint for them in the series. We get to see a different map in every mode today. Isn't that fun, boys and girls? It has been a hot minute. We say bye-bye to Sake. We put the lid on that one. Get right in towards that search and destroy soon. Heretics can't wait, I'll bet, mate, to get into that. Because let me tell you, that game flow, those boys, there was no designated driver after P3. They got smashed. Absolutely run it all the way to that 250.
Yeah, and keeping it clean on rotations as well. Seemed like LAT pretty consistently playing ahead of the game. I mean, win the rotation towards P4, that's where, again, Hydra showing off the cruddy spots. That's where we're tucked into the depths of spawn as well. I mean, just had a runaway hill on the game after that point. Pretty comfortable, pretty easy, and guns certainly flowing. So first look for Sake for both of these teams, and now for the entire league, our first look at Fringe S&D. At least since back in the day, Black Ops 3, but no jetpacks, just the wall jumps. It's going to be an interesting nap just to see what ideas these teams are going to bring.
Yeah, and for the massive nerds like myself, we're going from a sake distillery to a whiskey distillery. So from one hard liquor to another, we're going to find out how this one goes. And who's going to be licking the walls on Fringe? Who has no idea what to do in this map and mode? Me. I wasn't there for BO3, not until the very, very end. So I have no idea what's going on here. Very excited to learn from our pros, Chance. Very.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. And even for like Super with the snipe, this is a map where I have very high expectations for the sniper, especially so on the defensive end. Can dominate the train side of the map. You can play top barn and just make that your home. And you have impact on both sections. So Super's been the guy showing off the goods very consistently across the board. Now it's just another map to see if he can add it to the pile, because he is literally a titan. I mean, double the impact of like the next best in the league. So Siva, Booz, and Dashi, all in that sort of 0.2 territory of snipes per round. I mean, he's doubled them up. It does not get better. So far and away, the best.
Also, I mean, so far and away, the guy that's doing it the most, just using it nearly every single round. On land, we didn't see as much. Major 2 obviously didn't treat the Heretics that well. We didn't see that much good out of him, but hey, we'll see. Major 3, though, on its way. QR code on the screen. Grab those ticks. We'll see you there. Interesting to see how this first Fringe of the season goes. Chris Puckett, not a fan either. Chris, you and I, with our notepads out, learning as much as we possibly can from some of the finest search and destroy players in the world. Raincore, the season so far not treated you bad versus LA Thieves. Will this map be any different?
Wow, I'm going down memory lane. I'm missing like this is the one map I would run overdrive on, because you would get the timing to be able to just sprint through mid and fly up before anybody can be prepared. But while I'm reminiscing, we're looking for the first floods. Heretics spread the map, play for picks. It will always be happy to give Super time to work.
Drakes, oh man, again, the coverage and the timing here is so great. It's going to be a bomb plant in the doorway, so that threshold is a dangerous place. It's going to be a spot now for the members of the Heretics to watch from. Here comes a quick retake. Thieves now through the inside. Oh, my boy is over the top. The trades are good. And now it's going to get real mixy. Run, Super. Try to find something here in this 2v1. ID's the first man. Looks like they've gone back for the bomb. The chow. A hit marker. Are you off the sauce, bruv? Neum on the defuse. Thieves get it done first.
Yeah, shout out to Neum for the jump chow, I suppose. If he just ended up catching the lower leg there. Unlucky for Super. But you could see the sort of like atypical play style. If you had asked me where he was going to be posting up with a sniper, I would not have said inside the A-bomb site.
I didn't look like to me, but hey.
Not at all.
I'm not a doctor. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Hey, it'd be like that sometimes. Oh, we were on call for a clip there. Goodness gracious. Thieves smiled their way through that one. Lovely retake. A little alleyway hit on towards this. I think you call it junk back in the day. That sort of area just outside by Tin and the bomb site. But they were sending it over the wall run. Here we go. Second round. Heretics will be on defense this time. Where are they going to go?
Oh, we're chucking the nades to clear out the A side. Meanwhile, Abizi.
Hi.
First blood, Cream.
Yep.
Maybe he's back. Or maybe he just got a freebie.
He might have just got a freebie. A lot of information as well. He's seen more than enough. Get away, Abe. Does. Dodges a snipe as well. Neum getting involved. Not going to land it. Free A bomb site, though. Scrap's got all of mid-street. Passes over a little bit of intel now on the quick reposition. That is going to be the plant, and this is going to be the counterattack. Neum. Seen enough. Here come the Heretics.
Everybody's inside.
Oh, we're going for it, boys. Vous allez! And it is going to be a clean 3 down. The Heretics do manage to walk away with at least 1 kill, but they do not walk away with the round. That's how you handle the interior of the bomb site. With that NPC at that range, you just can't lose.
Yeah, easy peasy. 3-0 start for Hydra and a good first blood as well. Both teams on the attack have sort of left just a singular island player over towards Train, while the action seemingly going to be taking place over towards that A site. So we'll see if that continues to pan out. But I was Abizi doing it inside of Tools, who was rank core on the round at previous. See if Heretics want to dig deep in the bag of tricks, though. By the looks of it, they're mid through Train. Everybody's in mid, and the Kobe's on point. Ooh. Welcome back to America.
Oh my God. That is truly a delightful explosive start to the round. Scrap. Yeah, mate, you ran into Metals with his NPC. Hydra in a 1v4. He's on a lovely spree here, so he does want to keep himself alive. He's not going to be too ambitious in the retake. He's hoping for a freebie or so. And Rencor, not going to give it to him just yet. Heretics want this kill. Heretics want this kill, and they're going to get it on the board.
Yeah, beautiful. Huge round. I mean, Hydra was maybe, after that kill on Trakes, maybe a kill, 2 kills away from getting the old Hellstorm. So shutting that one down, and the nades obviously on point. Right from the start of the round, you see the clearance. All 4 players on Heretics just bombarding mid and completely taking it over. Every frag getting chucked up. The timing there to be mixy and perfectly calibrated as well. Because that was 3 out of 4, if not every single LAT player also roaming towards mid. So they wanted to be aggressive. They wanted to take the shortcuts over towards Train, and they absolutely get punished for it.
Yeah, wow, that was a lot. Rolling hills, rolling thunder with those nades. Will it connect for Hydra? Not yet. Oh, he spotted that player, though. Here we go. Metals toe-to-toe with the Phenom. Good lord, he sends it. Abizi, good for the trays. Catches Super trying to tuck tail and scurry away, and it's not going to happen now with the 3v2. Thieves are taking control of the bomb site. Attempted retake now from the outside. Trakes trying to get his NPC involved. Oh, and he's eating a frag as well. Abe, go finish him off. The man is damaged. Scrap's got the back lane covered as well. What a hold from the Thieves. Decisive from start to finish.
Beautiful bait as well. Hydra, good timing, willing to throw away his life because either him or Abizi gonna be able to get those clean-up kills. So showing off the duo working there in S&D. And funny that the timing of we put the NPC at that A site, super close quarters. The Dravik wouldn't be having a good time. The NPC, it will thrive in that environment.
I mean, at that range, yeah, the Dravik would be almost comparable to the M15. But the NPC is not. Well, What an era we have entered here in Black Ops 7 in the COD League. 3 players there from the Thieves towards A. The lone man. Oh, another peach. The lone man for the Thieves is still there, but by B. And the second attempt, not good from Super. Trax is going to pick this one up. Oh, that's a problem. Thieves with a big advantage. Can't even get the smoke out to stay alive and enters a new part of the map that we've not seen yet. Still a 2v2.
Yeah, get the kills on the wrong side of the map, though. That is going to be bombed down. LAT should absolutely know this.
Yeah, they got eyes all over it. They got bodies now making the roam. It is going to be Rancor and Metals on the slow retake towards this bomb. Thieves players have vacated. Bomb recovered. And even the explosion of a frag grenade has not stopped the LA Thieves on this literal train track. Coast to coast. They're going clockwise around the map together. No deviations thus far. And we are going to see the plant. Here we go. Neum spotted out. Time ticking. A good nade. Great damage. Here we go. Thieves trying to capitalize. Over the top. Hydra's down. Metals can't get 2. Now 1v1. And that is a good one for Rancor.
Yeah, shout out. Well, I'd give the credit to Metals as well, just for the protection. So Rancor is weak from the nade, has to sort of back away and reheal as quick as he can. That first gunfight for Metals, winning it and then stopping that other play from killing his teammate, absolutely everything. So Rancor gets credit there for the final kill, but in a 2v2, yeah, Metals there for the bailout because LAT were swarming.
I mean, you're working with very, very small angles in that A-bomb site. Neum does everything he possibly can. Throws literally the perfect grenade through 2 windows, well, window and a doorway to hit that player on the back bomb site. If he does catch the player on the rear, it might have been a different story, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. Shut your ass up, Ross. Here we go. Abe's going for it. Lovely attempt, but Metal's just too good for it. That's going to be our first blood and the second to the Heretics. Hydra still behind enemy lines as the smoke clears, and he catch a player. What a gift this would be. The Heretics are so tight on this bomb site, not giving up anything. Corners checked. Metals with the instant reach out. Trax the man on the kill though. Now Scrap, good luck mate. This is a 1v4 and they are all over you. Which one are you going to go for? Take your pick, son. Heretics locking it down quick off an aggressive round for the Thieves.
Yep, unreal teamwork. Very quick on the double trials, triple trials, nobody throwing away their life. That is clean and efficient work. If it was anybody but a Beezy, I would be critical of the psychopathic chow over the smoke, full sending it with no team support, where you have no idea where people are going to be in the back spawn. However, that is one of the best S&D players of all time, so he can get away with that for sure. But nonetheless, a great counter strat there from Heretics. They quad stack the site the exact round that LAT go to hit it, so anything for LAT, little unlucky.
You're not going to be able to get those trades either with those players being that close. Hello with the snipes now from Super in the middle of the map. The nades this time around are getting eaten alive by a big old trophy. Neum on a slow peek. I do believe he was sniping as well, so a happy start for the Heretics. Man advantage.
Now to 3v4, what are you going to try to do? I think Hydra, well, spotted out now. Eyes on him and they back him down, but that is good information on one. And Heretics leading up towards this B side. Scrap trying to make the play, though, aggressive. Him and Hydra working the pinch. Rancor has a big responsibility.
Look at that on line of sight. Look at the M15s. They're nailing it here. Great shots. Good work, Scrap. Second man was ready for the fight as well. And now the 3v3. Heretics got time to plant the bomb. Now reposition. Get the power spots. Get themselves into the top window by Barn. Metals. Oh, he's cut the play in half. No, Scrap. Good trades. Now it falls down to a Beezy. Go on, get in there, Abe. Right place at the right time. 25 seconds. He's moving hot. The chase is on. 20 seconds. He can still do this. Super. He's gone all the way around. And Abe, oh, if you just turn around, you may catch him. The timing is going to work out. The gunfight does not. And does he have the time? I think a second shy. What an attempt from Abe. Heretics take the lead.
Yeah, good plays from Super as well. Once again, the teamwork there for Heretics on point. Metals going on the pinch through trains there to break it down, making sure you're getting double chows through and through. And of course, Super kicks it off right, but in my mind, if you're trying to play Super in S&D, if you're a Beezy in a 1v1 against him, you're expecting to be tucked away in a corner, playing slow, hiding back rock. Instead, Super running it down, was looking for the trades, and was just hot on the trail. So I think there the aggression from Super at the end really paid off for the 1v1. Of course, the advantage was his way.
You always got to play the man. Super keeping it in the guesswork. Now, big old smoke there from Hydra is going to allow clearance on towards the bomb site. Again, worried about all the usual spots. This is very ambitious. That top barn window, as long as Scrap's got him covered, Hydra can still play here up close on the B bomb site. Well, Abeezy's gone. See you, mate. And that's a couple of red dots to play with now. Scrap on the trades. Mid-map, it's become an absolute bloodbath. 2v3.
Well, Hydra has pierced the setup.
Oh.
The great distraction. And he just bails you out of the round, but you still got to win the 1v1. Hydra in for the kill in an easy collection. What a big round coming through for Neum and LAT. That is a bailout moment.
Oh, wicked stuff. Hydra there at the last moment for the trade. And again, something we're seeing now on Fringe, wall jumps here in BO7. It's not quite the jetpack, but you have to think about every single surface. Hydra sets them up there on the centering for the most possible success he could have. No way Trakes was pulling off anything nutty there. Good stuff. Or the Thieves right back at it. We might be going the distance here on Fringe. Heretics on the attack.
I just love LAT having shown that presence towards the middle of the map in the same way, having to respect both the nades and now the sniper. So they're playing the 2-2 split. Bodies on both sides.
Yeah, that nade left a scar. It left a scar in the Thieves that they have not forgotten about. Look at this from Super. It's not going to be an easy shot to make, but he's got intel on the bomb site. Thieves playing it from the outside though, and A is still absolutely on the menu for the Heretics. Great pick from Metals. Drake's on the outside, finds himself in there. Now a massive advantage. Heretics with the plant and a 4v2.
Yeah, Scrap and Hydra just getting absolutely picked apart. Now the other duo sprinting in and, hey, surviving.
Wait.
Teamwork's there.
Wait.
And now it's a 2v2, but yeah, they just don't have enough time to heal up. And Neum, well, hunted down and back down. Heretics doing the right thing.
Not over yet. He gets himself onto the nice heady there by the flatbed of that truck. Heretics, well, it's one round at a time. This is not over yet. But what a way to take site, get the bomb down, the post bomb. They were not going to lose that. Good stuff. Well, map point. Rancor, another player with the asymmetrical headset. Few have it. And it is, once you see it, you can't unsee it, chat. I'm telling you.
I don't know why you would ever bring this up. Why would you ruin it?
I know. Now that I've done that, good luck, boys and girls. Map point Heretics. Neum gets himself in a position here on the cross once again. 2-2 for the Heretics.
Well, this exact angle is why you see players not always electing to play in the sight. Metals will throw the quick shoulder, but he's just clearing out dubs. And the reason LAT dropped the ball in the last round is they were just not ready for the pressure to come through mid. Heretics with a much cleaner setup. Metals right now looking like the focal player.
You've still got this tense moment now. Oh, a man does enter sight. Scrap gets through dubs, looking to peel a player out. Very, very patient look here from the Thieves. Reinforcements now making our way through tin. We're going for it. Catches Trakes unaware. Unfortunate timing. Metals are still on the inside. His presence now known. We should be able to plant this bomb. Trophies, everything, you name it. And Neum misses a big one. Back over to the NPC. Finds another massive man advantage now for the Thieves. And the bomb planted.
They're going to try to swarm over through junk, but nope, covered up. We're going to round 11. Super. That's live in a 1v4, and he is trapped in the desk corner. Taken care of, and love the sort of systematic play there from LAT. Very patient. I think Scrap sort of creeping in through dubs is what made everybody turn. Metals ends up losing the position, gets back down, starts calling out, and that's why Trakes goes to turn. So the moment Scrap starts making a move, Hydra starts working through tin as well. LAT very coordinated on that attack, and I mean, everything worked out perfectly for him.
Hey, a nice patient play as well. I mean, everything going good. Once you start the trades, you got the advantage there. You can technically just win it out as long as they're all nearby. But this time round, gongs out. You know the rest, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Round 11. We catch Catch that player on the cross. Shot from Super, but sadly, he hits the brickwork. Thieves on the defense now. Once again, the 2-2 split.
Same duos working defensively as well. Scrap and Hydra together. Busy with Neum. And Heretics yet to choose a point of attack, but mid smoked out. This is leaning right towards A. Scrap and Hydra still just more or less by themselves. They're backing down just a little bit, but they might get overwhelmed. They do not have the numbers.
Oh, Scrap finds the intel. And enough to get the kill as well. And Metals has just gone on those sneaky way around. He checks this left corner, which he surely does indeed. Sends it into Hydra, whose NPC strikes first. It's another 2-man advantage right now. Thieves. Can they string 2 rounds together? There's 30 seconds left now for the Heretics to get a bomb down. And here comes the counterattack through the outside. Drake's now all alone. And it's looking like 2-nada in the series for the LA Thieves.
Yeah, how about that from Neum a few rounds before in the 2 versus 3, picking up the 2 kills from inside of Tools. Bailout moment for the team, and they take full advantage. Hydra and Scrap as a duo on the defensive end got picked apart on one of those A hits from Heretics. The round 11, they made the adjustments. Scrap, great job inside the bomb site, getting the rip on a player inside 10. Hydra backs down from Junk as well. Feeling out how their opponent's going to play. Adjustments rolling through, and now a 2-0 advantage in the series. The desk might have just been leaning the right way.
Leaning the right way. Something about the air in Columbus. They just knew. I also think it creates the weather event. Shout out Joey D, my weatherman. 10-7, 10-6, 11-7. Hydra and Abizi. The NPCs, anything but NPCs, word to Chris Puckett. They're on that map. GG's. Well, that's going to be Fringe. Nice round 11 to get things going, and we're in La La Land right now for the Thieves. A strong series for them, and a wicked comeback. Now to the Scar Overload after the break. Chance, which way are you leaning? Is this comeback city for the Heretics?
I mean, Heretics just had a map where they had 4 first bloods for Super, 4 first bloods from Rancor, 8 out of 11, and they still are not able to clutch up. That absolutely makes me lose faith. LA, full speed ahead.
Well, some people might find his lack of faith disturbing. I do not. We're going to a break, ladies and gentlemen. The other side of this one, we're going to see if the LA Thieves can close this out in 3 and roll this Friday on. Or will the Heretics have their way? Tune in, find out.
Scuff, official controller of the CDL.
Brought to you by America's Navy and the special operators who work in the shadows.
Dominate the competition on main stage with the CDL Major Hunter Tracer Pack. Collect your chip by scanning the QR code or heading to the in-game store now.
Black Ops 7 returns to the Esports World Cup in Riyadh this summer. Scan the QR code to be notified when tickets go live later this month.
Big GG.
The guild took the hard point.
Oh, that was roll for bears. Aw.
Got the hard point. Hard point contested.
Oh my.
Oh my god!
Goodness. Oh no.
Hello? Are we good? Hello? Show me the play again.
Watch it again.
You play that? It's in red. It's in red. It's red everywhere. It's red everywhere. Oh my god.
We're just running at him.
It's the Emmy-nominated Esports Engine crew.
Wow, Ramen. Look, you can't get a knife look like that and then show that straight afterwards. That is diabolical. You know what else is diabolical? The way the series is going right now for the Miami Heretics. Chance, you and I are excited to see how Scar goes down. Also, Major 3 tickets. Grab those if you can, boys and girls. Get that QR code. And we'll see you there. Should be a lot of fun. Very, very exciting. Again, feels like it's right around the corner. And it sort of is. Is that right, Chance? Is that correct for you? I'm doing a lot of talking. You okay?
Yeah, it's like a shorter split this time, right? We got the minor tournament coming through next week. Only 5 matches each of these teams are playing. So yeah, the events are going to start rolling through. Double off of that, end up in Paris. But I'm happy to be back in the Southeast, back in the home territory. Get some chicken waffles in Atlanta. Quite literally, some of the best food you're ever going to have.
Wow.
And Miles, you should know that. You're British, man. We had to put up with Birmingham. Sorry.
Don't tell me you didn't love those cheeky Nandos. We did. And so did the fans who were with us. It was fantastic. Peace Express as well. Shout out those guys. Delicious. What a time we had in Brum. Okay, enough. Lock in, everyone. To Scar Overload we go. Game number 3 of what has been an interesting series. Because let me tell you, I tell you what, those Thieves did not give up that search and destroy. They certainly did not. Speaking of Overload, though, there is only one man for me when it comes to the mode right now, and it is Neum. A short stint in the league, and he is doing it all in this mode. A playmaker. He has the vision. He has the execution. Can he close this one out on Scar? Yeah, definitely. Absolutely can. Heretics, we need to see the goods right now.
And Neum had such a look on it. When I was looking at the stats, I almost like didn't want to bring it up on broadcast for fear of like jinxing him. Like especially going to Major. It's his first LAN he's ever played, at least like in the CDL. And I'm like, I don't want to gas him up as one of the best overload players. And then at the event, he played like one of the best overload players. So yeah, in fact, Neum in this game mode has just been a menace. You saw that 31 kills per 10 minutes is out of control. Maybe the new meta gonna shift some stuff around slightly. I'd expect a 3-1 setup for both of the teams, but we'll see how it pays out. Man of the hour, well, easy intel, free first blood.
Yeah, free. Yeah, look at the way the Thieves are rolling. As soon as you get a couple, he's gonna make a move. Oh, crosses the threshold into the goal. Maybe the pick up. Good. Hydra's gonna get the kills. He gets it. Can't get the cap. Nice play from Super just to stay alive there. Get past that fence line. You might be looking at a 1-0 lead.
And a 2-2 as well, at least for the side of LAT in terms of 2 subs, 2 ARs. So Easy and Hydra running it down, getting the kills, all the pressure in the world, and just like that, a score. First point in, and only took 47 seconds for LAT to make it happen.
This is the thing. I mean, you just can't take your foot off the petrol pusher. You can't stop, let go of the steering wheel at your demise. The pickup is there, but the kills on zone are not. So the goal is now a dangerous place to be, but Scrap doesn't seem to care. This is caution to the wind. This is an opportunity to make a run for it. Gets away with his life as well.
And his teammates pushed out through the mid-cut. 2Bs there for Abizi, 3 in the feed. Do you cut this left or do you cut this right? Abizi looking to clear out the left lane. Finally overwhelmed as Metals gives you 2, and funneling up the first one there for Metals, shutting down the device. So an awkward moment. LAT, nonetheless, maintaining the pressure.
Indeed. Wow, and we're under pressure still. Abizi, he's the king of the shop right now. He's the meat of the deli. That boy's doing it all. NPC looking good in his hands so far here in our Major 3 split. And there's still endless amount of pressure right now for the LA Thieves. But Heretics holding on. Heretics staying firm. Heretics. Quick listen in.
Muerto uno. Más en P5, P5, P3, los 3 derecha.
Escucha. La bola con Heady. Híjole, no. Tú no, derecha. Estoy esperando en coño. Vete New. Vete un tiro. Vete medio. Derecha, cruzado. Con y verde. Tiro uno. Pigo muerto. Uno derecha. Otro derecha. Rápido. Triple. Buena, es for.
Amenazan en la cara. Arriba verde, sí, la ha roto.
Izquierda, scrap. Muerto. Uno,
Se me ha tirado T1 ya.
no, me mata.
Un tiro T1.
T1 y arriba verde.
Esa pucha market.
Muerto.
Bueno,
Esperando.
T1. Va a derecha, va uno punchando.
está en medio, jolera. No, front market muerto.
Era hacia la azul, hay alguien que quiere dar por Chales.
Cuidado de izquierda, cuidado de mi izquierda. Otra izquierda. Dos izquierda, uno un tiro, Santo. ¿Llega? Buena.
Nice. Ahí uno la izquierda,
Por la izquierda, Wick, me has tocado, está un tiro ahora.
Cuidado, abriendo medio, el último.
Voy.
Están Jules el pie, esquineado, ¿vale?
Voy a agarrar flanques.
Te da arriba
Jules
verde.
full stun, ¿vale?
No hay nada pinch, ¿vale? No estoy nada tampoco. Arriba verde ni más, arriba verde. Arriba verde muerto. Arriba izquierda conmigo.
Área tuya,
Deja la peña caída, cuidado. Está puro. Fue main uno. Sí, saca la ya. Abajo pasarela.
Tools, Wick.
Abajo pasarela, muerto.
Hace Sider, meto.
Otro más, market. ¡Follado!
Bien,
Otro más,
pero
market.
Dios mío, Chance. What a cap. And now, Heretics stronghold in their spawn, pushing towards what could be their second goal.
Yeah, I mean, lethal players on the map as well. Metals might be 9 and 10, but he has been X-ray zapping people as well. Bouncing back and forth between the M15 and the MPC as well. I've seen a lot of players, depending on the timing, depending on the spawn, switching back and forth between the weapons, but I was reviving for control. Super just wants to buy his teammates time. Trake's on the pinch. Only good for one. LAT trades on point.
Good trades. Possession right now for the Thieves as well. Great. But what little the Heretics have had of it, oh, they've made the most. Attack now is on. Goal hanging in the form of scrap. Chance to run this one home. Can they get across the halfway mark? They sure can. It's 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. A rally is not looking likely from this position, but don't count the Thieves out. They're still finding the kills from inside a spawn. Super with a blade to Hydra. Should make this all good and safe. However, the Heretics with a forward position, 25 to go. Can they get one before the whistle blows?
Well, they're going to be in a hurry. Metals maybe trying to full send this one quick. He has no more backup, though. His teammates towards the middle of the map, trying to swing this west coast to east coast, dipping back and forth. You're collecting it, but where are you going to go? Everybody on Heretics just getting picked apart. This is last-minute desperation effort. If anything, right now, if you're Heretics, you just want to play keep away. You're not getting the kills. Need to stop the device, and there you go. What a clutch kill from Metals. Making sure the LAT, no more opportunities there. But I'd say Ultimate, a bit of a bloodbath of a round. LAT in the slaying department, thriving.
Well, they got the kills and they got the captures. Obviously, a 2-1 going into the second half. Not huge from a squad who have seriously had the hot hand so far. Quick look at the highlights again, and the captures were very, very close ones again. Hydra, this was the only clean cap, really. On the other side, for the Heretics, it was squeaking it through under gunfire. Not an easy thing to do because the Thieves have just got so much control here on Scar so far.
Well, hey, happy for that one capture, though. If you saw the time of possession got thrown up during the listening, it was like 65-35 or 70-30 in favor of LAT. So they've had the pressure. Heretics need a strong opening break to try to get a little bit of that momentum, and that is not going to shape up to be the case. LAT kicking this round off right.
Kicking this round in the ass. Okay, so a lot of friendly fire, Super. Let's calm down, sweetie. That's right. Scrap punishes. B goal is the target. Trace can stop it. Another? No, what a save. Keeps the play going. Super might get the kills, but Thieves, it's 3-1.
Yeah, just brutal. I mean, again, great opening break. Couple trades roll through. I think Scrap was able to give you 2 in the feed there in quick succession. A little bit of pressure like that, enough for LAT to jump all over it. And now they have the full plane firing squad set up. It is ARs aplenty. You get a Beezy watching the pinch nice and easy. And this is just brutal for Heretics. They're going to have to start forcing their way through these gunfights. But this is just a nightmarish setup Thieves have delivered.
It's the gunship setup. ODX C130. Modern Warfare fans, 3-1 still. Possession. Liam trying to get forward. Trake's holding it down. Oh, it's awkward. It's ugly. And it's over. Now Heretics with possession, fighting their way forward. Can Abizi stop this play dead in its Trakes? No, he can't. Not Tracks. You see what I did there, chat? Still on. Can the Heretics get it in? Can the Thieves stop the cap? Oh, they cannot. Off the backboard just in time. 3-2.
Yeah, they took a big bite. Trakes shuts them down. They had full control over on that top side of the map. Everybody towards plane, but they wanted to make some moves, and they get counter-punished immediately. And Trakes off the back of that, well, here comes the Hellstorm. Metals does die in the back of spawn though, so everybody should be able to survive in blue. Super gets to be the front man, but I mean, they have just lost every single player along the way. LAT just dealt with the Hellstorm, and they got all the kills.
Yeah, and 2 kills. And it did look like for a second there that somebody might have been... Nope, all good. All good. Drakes might look fully streaked out, but right now, pressure is certainly on Thieves. Okay. We'll take a couple more of those. No, you should have kept the NPC out. That thing's better than a knife in nearly every situation. Good lordy. Metals on the hunt. No good. It was simply bait dangled in front of him. He takes it happily. Abe on a spree. Good trades there from Super. He and Wrinkle get a pair. An opportunity now to pick up Device. Drake's trying to play for goal. Shut down.
Yeah, I think any single time a Heretics player's got in the spawn of LAT gets taken care of in quick order. So Thieves right now on point, swarming around. Device now just reset. 2 minutes left to play with. And great work. That's 3 in the feed. Hydra, front man on defense, taken care of. And there you go. He's up for Metals to soar this one through.
Oh, he's trying to soar, but he's crawling. He's so stunned. Finally gets it across. The equalizer now late into this second half. And the possibility for the rally is absolutely alive and well. Could Drakes get this one across the wall? Metals has got to cover it. Can he get at least 1 kill? He's no need. His teammates are there and the lead has changed. What a play from the Heretics.
Yeah, keep that pedal pusher going, by the way. The petrol, whatever we're calling it. Now you got everybody at the top side of the mini-map. Metals, front man in line, the lead blocker. LAT sending multiple players on the defensive end, but for Heretics, it's a moment. You have the lead. As long as you're getting kills, you're ecstatic. And they're getting them all. Trakes and Metals there in the feed. They are running the show, a 4-man wipe. This is looking devastating.
Someone's going to get the EMP though. You got to get the ball. Someone's going to send it forward. You've lost the kills. Yeah, that's right. Turn the ship around, son. You were smacking them. But now you've got to wait. Hellstorm now, these players wide out in the open. They're going to scurry inside as fast as they can, but the Heretics is just buying some time. Don't let this get out of hand quickly. Look for that, another cap quick. Oh, Metals has gone huge. Metals has gone grande. Vamos, 5-3.
Oh, every single player on LAT ran in the middle of the map for protection, and then you can't make it back to actually play defense. I mean, we're just watching Heretics break them down. NPCs galore inside of the spawn. Hydra, the only one that can make the high impact play, but he gets caught, he gets gunned down. Heretics running the show.
Oh, 40 seconds left and the bed has been shat. We are going to a map 4 unless something unbelievable happens now, folks. Heretics, dig in. Get cozy, boys. Take a deep breath and don't let that EMP get moving. Drakes is going to have to go big here. He's shown his hand already. You still have to take control of the EMP. The kills are good for a second longer. BZ down. That should be it. Hydra's going to try to make something happen, but no, it will not be the case. The Heretics on the swarm. The Heretics around the EMP. And we say hidely-ho to a new map in the series and another hard point. Heretics are alive.
And nothing, I think, in this game feels more brutal than when you start getting chained on and rally captain overload. Just such a painful moment. LAT probably had control of that game 70% of the time. Foot on the gas, beautiful opening break in the second half. Everything going so well. And then, frankly, the moment where the momentum starts to shift is after they got a bunch of kills and they start to run the device like towards the P5, like the right side of the map. They get wiped out by Trakes, who earns a Hellstorm on the jump. And then just from that point forward, Heretics just slamming, absolute flow state. Trakes able to throw up a monster performance there in the map 3.
He did. I mean, his Hellstorm, ironically, not the good one. Metals with the big 3, allowing his carrier to make their way forward towards goal. I mean, what an assist. Those 3 getting it done. A 5-3 final score. No extra time, no sudden death this time round. What a delightful game of Overload. Well, Scar continues to be a fun one. And again, for the first half, 70%, maybe 80% of the game, LA Thieves, fantastic. They let it slip just towards the end. Heretics very, very happy to see that one go through. A couple of ridiculous NPC kills. There's one from Trakes. Lovely stuff.
Well, this is it. That is your moment.
Yeah, that's it. The 5 spree over the top of the next man. Metals picks up the trades. And again, unreal stuff. This was another crazy capture. Metals had get hit by like 7 concussive grenades. I know there's only 4 players on there, but guys, trust me, the math is legit. He could not make it through there. Somehow gets the capture, somehow gets the Hellstorm off. Big 3 in the feed. That was the absolute nail in the coffin. Good stuff out of the Heretics there. That was a strong game of Scar against a tough team.
And just one of those awkward moments too. Again, like the rally cap's painful, but then if you're like the first guy when the Hellstorm gets called in to run into shop, and then your second teammate gets there with you, they're like, okay, we can do this together. I got front, you get side door, whatever. Then teammate number 3 comes to join you, and you go, I don't like this. Now I'm uncomfortable. And then player number 4 shows up, and this is too good a chemistry. We don't all want to be grouped up together, and they all realize their mistake at the same time, trying to jump out the back, but it's too late. So Overload continues to provide. It just creates unique situations so constantly where got to be heads up at all times.
Yeah, when there's a Hellstorm above you, the only zone you can defend from that side is the B zone, the left-hand side. You can't help from the window. Maybe we get shot so easily. Whatever. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Looking back at map number 1, yeah, all good for the LA Thieves. They were celebrating on Sake. What a first opener that was. And we get to another one now. Hydra and Trakes relatively comparable, except for the KDs, really in the damage department and the hill time department. Yeah, Hydra had himself a map 1.
Yeah, and of course, well, it was their map pick. So LAT wanted to see the Sake get through. They wanted it for the map 1. They get it, and they delivered the goods and showed us why. That means map 4, comfort pick more so for the Heretics. So happy to see the Colossus. These guys are going to get ready to go. I know certainly for the start of the year for Miami, very slow start. Took a long time for them to get the visas orchestrated. You got Trakes coming from Argentina, everybody coming from different directions. So they started the year off a little bit behind. So it was really tough to figure out exactly what speed these guys learn. Obviously, we have a little bit of indication. So far, 0 for 2 on the new maps, 1 for 1 on Old Faithful. So make sure with the old maps they can send it to a game 5.
Yeah, and that game 5 is it's not an Old Faithful, it's a gridlock. So come on, let's go 5. Let's see all the new stuff. Let's get it out there. What a start to our Major 3 split. Redcore and Colossus not been bad whatsoever thus far in the season. Let's see if they can have another performance like that and give us that gridlock game 5. Because quite frankly, that's all Daddy wants right now.
I want to see some NPC kills. I feel like you might see 3 on P1. And even for like a hold and break sort of situation, I feel like P2, P4 holds, you might want to have the extra SMGs compared to ARs, just if you're posted up for the close quarters fights. Either way, it's nades off the rip, explosions over towards Statue. A lot of players tattered and tagged up, and it's Neum that comes out on top. Nonetheless, a bunch of trades. LAT in time first, but it will not last long. Instant re-break, and there you go. Heretics have control of the map.
Man, if Neum gets the 3-em, that would have been something to see him. But damn, son, BC finds himself a pair. Nice nades here from Trakes. That's going to cause a lot of problems for the boys in P1. But again, look at the aggression. I think this gun, this thing, this little monstrosity, the NPC, has absolutely changed the way some of our players are playing. Everyone's like, I can get 3 bullets in. I can get that kill instantly. I'm going to go for it. Look at that feed, baby. It is nothing but NPCs.
Yeah, I mean, why would I even say only 3 NPCs on the first hill? Let's just make it 4 for every single team.
This was a 4 Dravik map at times. I mean, why wouldn't it be the NPC?
Make the adjustments. We're still sort around. Nothing finally scrapping the kill feed there with the M15. We'll see how many on the defensive end actually come into play or what you want to go for the breaks. Heretics, 3 players right now around Statue. Maybe 2 players thinking about working through the front. Or maybe it's going to be all 3. They're trying to play with the timing. Now they're making the moves, and Abizi picks them apart straight away. The trades quick, clean, and easy. LAT so far a perfect P2 hold.
Lovely stuff. Lead starting to get a little too much. Come on, Heretics, get back into this one. We'll see if somebody ends up breaking the kill record once again, whether it's this map or not, with that gun. Okay, that's a lot. It's a huge... What's this thing? What is that? Another one? What is this? Chance, tell me, what is that on my screen?
An M15 is what you're speaking of, I believe. It is an assault rifle. It's great hip fire up close, and it's not too shabby at range. You'll see it every now and again, but in the NPC's world, yeah, I mean, just keep looking at that kill feed. It is brutal.
Just interesting. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Well, 73 to the 15 once again. Heretics, they have started to fall off. Colossus here. Lovely pinch developing. And Metals takes a little bit longer to get that kill at that range with his NPC. It's another clean 3 dead, and that's the break you wanted. Miami are in.
Yeah, finally. And able to pick up the extra kill. So yeah, Super back with M15 in hand. Hydra working on the pinch. Trake splashing it. Does make a difference. Still lose the gunfight. Now Hydra, well, if he heals up a little bit, could have been a bit more of a nuisance. Instead, his team's going to have the face smash through the front. He's doing a great job to heal up and try to get some extra tags in, but it looks like LAT, it will swarm, get the break, maintain the lead.
Those faces are getting smashed right now. Couple of tags in, and Renkor now trying to keep that hard point as tender as possible. Heretics has been pushed back. Rotation on. You are going to have spawns for now, Miami, but you do not have the manpower on by time. Trakes has got to give you 2, maybe even 3. And he's not going to give you a damn thing. Thieves, take the hill.
Yeah, no room to breathe. I mean, that is just so quick. Johnny on the spot there for the rotation. LAT, everybody there, and they're counting names too. They know they're missing one. Ironed in this setup. You lose the gunfight because you switched to the wrong weapon. Nonetheless, you lock it down. Scrap on a 5, and a big moment as well. P4, he's looking to call game early.
Oh, thumping. Absolutely thumping so far. Hellstorm, all good. Pulls out the Jaeger. And it's still good. And he's cooking. Lovely stuff there. Super then does manage to get the break through the back line. Enough to cause a lot of problems now. 20 seconds to go. You want this, Heretics. You need this. Don't let it go.
Well, still though, damage has been done. LAT going to be incredibly happy with their first half performance. It was a mixed fest of a P1 with both P2 and P4. The Money Hills, if there ever was such a thing on this map. LAT just complete control, and Mbizi 14-7, now make it 14-8, thriving in the kills column. I think Thieves right now very happy with their performance.
Yeah, really. I think some players are going to be a lot happier to see a true submachine gun in the fold, and right now, Abe definitely one of them. Good shots again. From start to finish, nades are going to land. The stuns, not so much for Scrap, as he will be absolutely overwhelmed there. And overwhelmed indeed, the rest of his team are by this P1. Heretics starting to catch a little bit of pace. Mbizi blows out those candles real quickly before the Heretics can get celebrated.
I mean, I'm just wondering if teams are going to be going 4 NPCs on this hill alone, if it's actually worth it to try to have a guy with an AR just to like lock down statue or just pick a lane or maybe throw a sneaky one in. Right now, it's just a bloodbath battle. Heretics having to swarm just to make sure they win the rotation. You're chalking up all this time to try to win it on P2, and that is going to be a difficult sell. Hydra right now working with Neum. Pressure on the back, and where Neum falls, well, Hydra, if not him, Scrap to try to pick it up. Hey. The funnel system, though, taken care of. Heretics finally stabilize and get some semblance of control. They're just busy dealing with an onslaught.
Yeah, Heretics taking care of the hard thing first. They identify the problem, they deal with it. It's like my dad used to say, if you go to bed with an itchy bum, you're going to wake up with a stinky finger. Here we go, Scrap. Hey, I love their vision. Unfortunately, not able to get past the roof. His teammates do, though. It's a clean 3, and the spawns are flipped.
I think Scrap might have some of the worst score streakers in COD history. Doesn't make a single bit of a difference, though, when he shoot. As well as he does, 100-point lead maintained. P2, where I think Heretics have just struggled to get even 10 or 15 seconds on either rotation. These have just been picking them apart.
Oh, yeah, really. Abe, not able to get any more of that. And the Heretics, they are throwing everything they've got at this hard point, and it is not enough. Final seconds. Once again, though, the rotation 3, the old great outdoors, they've got it. Last time around, Thieves battled tooth and nail to take it back. See if this is going to be the same case. Again, Heretics, a solid hard point will get you back into this. Still 100 points for the Thieves in the lead.
Yeah, Thieves going to let Neum take the world tour. They're going to hit this from every single angle. 2 players through tunnels. The first one's in. Mbizi wins it. Gets traded out, though. Trake's good for 2. Now it's just the pinch players you're dealing with. Neum going to make it mixy. And now Super might be the guy to shoot them all in the back.
That's Trakes in his happy place. Super on the back. He gets a couple, but not enough to keep the break alive. And it's going to be Metals in. Trade's good. Second man gone. Trays once again, though, for Mbizi. He's going to be the man on time with 20 seconds to go. P3 has not been kind to the Heretics.
Yeah, And shout out to Neum as well. He was clutch in the S&D, really helped his team get that map win, and he wins the clutch gunfight that at least got you the initial spawns. It looks like Heretics are going to take that over, but they had to trade away 20 seconds to achieve it. And they hunt down Hydra as well. So Heretics, a little bit of a time exchange, doing some things right though, and they have stayed afloat in this game. P4, they'll get the initial.
Oof, right about that second. This gun, oh my god, it looks like a lot of fun. Well, Heretics, you got in this time. A couple of M15s in the mix now with Scrap at the helm, trying to get the boys a little bit closer. Get those NPCs into that prime engagement range. Now we're going to take a breather. Slow things down just a touch, and that's where the Heretics really want it. Another big 3 dead.
Yeah, LAT slow down for just a moment. Heretics immediately pick up the pace and start flying, so no fear in their hearts. They're turtled up on the setup over towards P4, but a very successful hill, enough that you'd at least buy the ability to have a little bit of belief, a little bit of hope of the comeback. 10 seconds though left on this time. LAT gonna take it, and that is gonna help the lead maintain about that 60-point difference. Still gonna be quite the uphill battle Heretics are fighting.
It seems a little too much. Sisyphean attempt here to pull this lead back, but all comebacks are built on hope. See ya! On the fadeaway, Neum makes it 3 in a row. Looking for the 4th. Trakes 1 bullet away from it, and again a P1 that they can call their own. Neum there on the flank. No one's going to get through that P2 door without a whole lot of love. And right now, yeah, it's a whole lot of lead from the Heretics to get themselves 3 in the feed and the break.
Yeah, flying as well, trying to keep that pressure on. They currently have the right side spawn, so the minimap looking as good as it can. LAT, do you want to rotate? Do you want to bang out the time? Well, looking like a bang out. Easy slides into dead. Scrap there on the pinch. Good for the extra kill. A 2-2 split though around the time, but good enough for LAT to make the break. And this is a very sweet 15 seconds for them to get. Heretics can't really afford to give it away.
No, this is the final moments of your series, Heretics. Will it be a 3-1? Holding firm. Good trades once again. The FPC has changed the face of Colossus. It is a speedy map to begin with, and now it is light speed. Got in a flash. What? Looking for the P2 break here. Looking for the win. LA Thieves on the attack. Up over the top. Neum. As clean as you like. That is the break. Identify the next man. And no, Metals finds it. Foot race is on.
Surviving. Now it's going to be LAT. Straight in. I mean, no fear. You got a lead like this. Why try to set up anything fancy? Let it be easy. Just be the bulldog. Straight on through. Gets the first kill. The follow-up, though, not quite there. So, okay, maybe head smashing through the front. Not going to be the play. Another failed attempt there from LAT. One thing is to get a little too squirrely, but hey, 2 kills in the feed. Maybe now this is your moment.
Yeah, this is the, I mean, the strategy with NPC seems to be, you know, don't think, just go. Shoot gun. Gun go bang. 2-piece good. Hardpoint good. Oh, Heretics good. Rotation, Thieves.
Moment. Wins the extra gunfight. Wow, Abizi looking good with this NPC in hand. Now it's going to be desperation hour. Going to have to flood this through the front. One flank, easy to read. LAT getting every single kill, and it should be just enough. Mark Shrakes pulling off a miracle for LAT to walk away. Their first win of the split, getting it done in 4.
We don't do miracles here in the COD League chance. We just do miracles. GG's in the chat for the LA Thieves. It was not a miracle. It really was basically written in stone. As reliable as gravity those boys were in the hard points. Good stuff. If not for what was a little bit of a hand holding, bit of a mix up, bit of a mistake in the game of Overload, would have been a very different series. Heretics, not how they wanted to start this split. We'll take a look back at the series overview, but again, for them, tough scenes indeed. Throwing away a search they basically had all theirs. Just after throwing the Overload, getting their absolute asses handed to them in the respawns by a very strong Thieves. Heretics want to see a bit of a revitalizing look here with the NPC in this split.
I mean, interesting split for him as well, right? Because a painful stage 2 with how Land sort of paid off, and a different reality that these guys are going to be working with. LAT, of course, new opportunity on the new maps. The first thing they did was pick a sake, and they look fantastic on it. Both their hard points absolutely on point. And for the S&D, an interesting one for Thieves in the sense that they gave away 8 first bloods, still able to clutch up in the round 11. So if anything, that would be a good sign for the camp.